Welcome to Class 1 in the Introduction to Breathing Techniques mini-series. My name is Lucy Newport and I'm the creator and teacher at Living Green Office Yoga. So in today's first class we're talking about what breathing techniques are and how they can benefit us. So if you've never heard of breathing techniques, or breath work as it's often called, these are various breath-based practices that we can simply use to change how we're feeling. So there are lots of variables in our breathing pattern that we can consciously change. So how long each inhale and exhale is, how long the space, the pause in between each inhale and exhale is, and also the quality of each inhale and exhale. So in yoga, breathing techniques are called pranayama. You might have heard this word before if you attend yoga classes. So the prana part of the word translates as vital energy or life force. So our breath is our life force. If something were to happen and we were unable to breathe, then we wouldn't last more than a couple of minutes. So it is our life force. And then the yama part of the word means control. So life force control, breath control. So the ways in which we breathe have a direct correlation to how we're feeling. So if you cast your mind back to a time when you were feeling really relaxed, nothing to worry about, and think about how you might have been breathing at that time, it's quite likely that it was a nice deep breath down into the belly, nice long inhales and exhales, really smooth quality to the breath. And then if you flip it and think of a time where you were really stressed or agitated, maybe your breath was higher up in your chest, it was a bit quicker, maybe not so even on your inhales and exhales. So when we breathe nice and gently, fully and slowly, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, and this is known as our rest and digest state. And then if we're breathing really quickly and we're agitated, then this is activating our sympathetic nervous system, which is known as our fight, flight or freeze. So this shows how our breath is really linked to our nervous system, and this has been shown by many different scientific studies too. So during this mini-series we're going to learn a bit about how best to sit for our breathing technique practice, and we'll do a short yoga class as well that will focus on the hips and make sitting on the floor a bit more comfortable, because it's not really something that many of us are used to. And then we're going to come to practice two really key breathing technique practices. So the first is called alternate nostril breathing, and is a really calming practice. It's really good if you're feeling stressed and you need to let go of some tension and focus your mind a bit. And then on the Friday in our last class we're going to come to a breathing technique called skull shining breath, which is much more of an energizing practice, really good if you're feeling low energy and you need a bit of a boost. So I hope this has given you a bit of an idea of what breathing techniques are, and I hope to see you tomorrow where we'll be talking about how to sit for our practice. Thank you.